Usually governments use tariffs to protect domestic industries from foreign competition, but sometimes they instead use import quotas that restrict the amount of imports that are allowed to flow into the country. We begin again with demand and supply curves such that the price without trade is lower in Florida than it is in New York. Free trade between the regions then again results in the equal price P star that governs trade between the two regions. An import quota is then a quota that restricts imports below the quantity of imports that would exist under free trade. Restricting the flow of imports into New York then causes the price in New York to rise. The price rises until only the allowable quota is imported. The equivalent reduction in exports in Florida then causes the price in Florida to fall. A difference in price between Florida and New York then emerges just as it would had a tariff been imposed. Just as under tariffs, consumer surplus in Florida therefore increases from area A to area A plus B, while producer surplus falls from area B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G plus H to just the area C plus F plus G. Consumers in Florida therefore gain area B, but producers in Florida lose areas B plus D plus E plus H. In New York, producers gain surplus of area J, starting with the initial surplus of K plus L and ending with a new surplus of J plus K plus L. Consumers, on the other hand, begin with the surplus I plus J plus M plus N plus O plus P and end up with surplus of just I plus M. Thus consumers in New York lose J plus O plus N plus P, while producers only gain J. Consumers and producers together therefore lose area D plus E plus H in Florida and area O plus N plus P in New York. Under a tariff, the government in New York would earn revenue equal to area N plus Q, which is also equal to area N plus E, since E and Q are the same size. Now, however, the government is not collecting any tax revenue. But now exporters will be able to buy at the low Florida price and sell at the high New York price, therefore earning profit that's equal to the difference between the prices times the import quota. This is equal to area N plus Q, or equivalently to area N plus E. Overall surplus in Florida decreases by D plus E plus H, and overall surplus in New York decreases by O plus N plus P. But if exporters are earning profit equal to N plus E, we're left with deadweight loss of only areas D plus H and O plus P. This is the same overall deadweight loss that we found for an equivalent tariff. Overall deadweight loss may, however, be even higher under a quota. This is because the exporters know that they'll be able to earn a profit if they are able to be the ones who are allowed to import into New York. As a result, they have an incentive to exert effort to be able to be the ones who can import. This effort may be socially wasteful, or it may not. For instance, exporters might simply bribe the government of New York, thus giving the government of New York revenues that become equal to the amount of tax revenues they would collect under an equivalent tariff. Alternatively, they may simply expend effort in terms of lobbying that becomes socially wasteful. The overall deadweight loss from a quota may therefore be as little as D plus H plus O plus P, or as large as D plus E plus H plus O plus N plus P.